Doctors across the country say they're seeing a significant spike in the number of adults over the age of 30 being diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. I spoke with an AHN psychiatrist tonight who says with increased awareness around ADHD and the stigma around mental health problems going down, more people are putting a name to what's caused all the symptoms they've experienced for many years.
It can be frustrating not knowing why you're easily distracted, struggling to complete tasks, finding it hard to listen to others in conversations, can't sit still, or act without thinking first, until you find out you have ADHD as an adult.
It's usually a sense of relief, and actually to put a name to something that has been bedeviling them can often in and of itself be freeing.
ADHD diagnoses are soaring among adults. According to data from healthcare analytics firm Truveta, first-time ADHD diagnoses rose the most in the 30 to 44-year-old and 45 to 64-year-old age groups from 2021 to 2024. There's also been a rise in people older than 65. Allegheny Health Network psychiatrist Dr. Patton Nickel doesn't think the actual rate of ADHD is increasing. He says he suspects people are becoming more aware of the condition and seeking out a diagnosis.
I mean, ADHD, as we understand it now, has its onset in childhood. You can't develop it later. So it's been there. I think maybe, to me, the issue would be people are just more willing to recognize it and seek treatment.
Because it can make everyday tasks a challenge.
But I'll ask somebody, do you leave your kitchen cabinet doors open? And so that reflects people who have lots of projects started but not completed. You know, kind of going from thing to thing to thing before you've completed something else. And just troubles staying on focus, avoiding what I call sit and think tasks. People who haven't balanced their checkbook for 5 years because they just can't bring themselves to do it.
Dr. Nichols says ADHD is easy to diagnose and highly treatable with stimulants, non-stimulant medication, or talk therapy. He says people with ADHD aren't lazy or unintelligent. They actually have some superpowers.
People with ADHD tend to be creative. They're broad thinkers. They're not constrained by kind of the usual way people think. So they come up with different ideas. They have a lot of energy. They tend to attract friends, people around them.